gentlemen, this is the new 2024 Toyota GR86 Toyota Edition. Today I'm going to be talking about why this is one of the best value sports cars on the market today. Starting off with the front end, you've got these air intakes around the side. This is going to channel air all throughout the side here to try and keep your brakes cool as possible. You've got large opening grille here, LED adaptive headlights. Whenever you turn on the car, these swivel, and whenever you steer, they kind of follow the direction of travel. And then working down the side, we've got obviously the air intakes, as I mentioned, going all along the side here. Rocker panels, blacked out door handles. That's another feature for the Trueno Edition. And then working our way back, we've got dual exhaust tips right here. This is one of the things I'm going to have to kind of zonk in this car because it's not the loudest car in the world. I mean, it's fine for probably most people, but if you want something a little louder, I would recommend getting an aftermarket exhaust for this. And then working up, we got obviously our taillights here, same ones that are on the BRZ, and then our GR86 badge right there. Alright guys, so wheels time in the new GR86 Trueno Edition. These are Michelin Pilot Sport 4s that come standard with the 86 Trueno Edition. You get these special wheels, 18-inch 10-spoke wheels. Behind that you've got 4-piston front, 2-piston rear Brembo brake calipers, also an upgrade for the Trueno Edition. And then behind that, another upgrade of this special edition is the Sachs dampers. The BRZ TS, which is kind of the platform made of this car, gets Hitachi dampers, which are slightly more tuned for comfort, whether the Sachs dampers are a little more tuned for performance. So under the hood we've got a 2.4 litre naturally aspirated boxer 4-cylinder, putting out 228 horsepower. This is engine developed by Toyota and Subaru. The GR86 is made in the same factory as the Subaru BRZ, which it shares its all the components and tooling with. Yeah, this is a pretty natural. One of the benefits of this car is it's naturally aspirated power delivery. You have a very high rev range, and it's going to make driving enjoyment a lot more fun. Alright guys, business time in the new GR86 Trueno Edition. So in here you've got quite a lot of upgrades compared to the standard GR86. One thing, this shift knob, it says Trueno Edition on here. And obviously this is one of the big talking points of the new 86, is you get that manual transmission. Pair that to the naturally aspirated 4-cylinder is a very, very special combination, and not one that's readily available in today's market. Additionally, you get Trueno Edition floor mats there. This is a special edition of the car. You got a GR badge in the steering wheel. And then obviously your manual parking brake right there, and then your drive modes. You got track mode, traction control off, and then this car also has heated seats, which is a nice luxury feature. Moving up, you got your visors. Let me see if it passes the visor test. No, I'm gonna have to zonk that, but and then moving to door panels, you got the red leather right there, nice red stitching, and Alcantara. That's kind of an upgrade of the Trueno Edition that the standard 86 does not get. And then these seats, these are nice, good supportive seats, I would say. They keep you in place pretty well, especially if you're going around racetrack. There's a lot of support, which is really nice. Manual, obviously, weight saving is the intent of this car. And yeah, let's move on. Well, so let's move on to the passenger side and rear seat. Alright guys, passenger time in the new GR86 Trueno Edition. So working in here, you got a lot of your nice features. Obviously this nice infotainment system. It's not the most advanced infotainment system in the market, but it is still very usable with a lot of nice features. Working down here, you got your climate controls and all your radio functions up here, air vents, and then gauge cluster. There's a lot of configurable drive modes in here. If you change from track mode to normal mode, the speedometer kind of changes to become more performance orientated. And then the actual design of the gauge cluster is actually meant to be like the engine. It's a boxer 4-cylinder. It's kind of like the pistons going to the side like that. And then glove box, decent amount of space in there. You'd fit maybe, I don't know, what do we think, a box, maybe 4 or 5 Twinkies in there, I don't know. And then up here you got your SOS buttons in case something goes wrong. Center console, decent amount of space in there. got all your outlets in case you want to charge your phone or whatever. Okay, guys, so we're going to start up this new 2024 Toyota GR86 Toyota Edition. Let's go ahead and start it up now. And this is your gauge cluster, where you have a bunch of different drive modes here that are configurable in the center console right here. You've got your traction control off, and that'll be used to the track, and then you've got your different drive modes here. You hold that down, that changes the to track mode. It's going to give you a much better view of your revs when you're on the racetrack. So you can still focus on the track, but your eyes are still going to be able to, focus on the gauge cluster without having to take your eyes off the track. And then you can turn that off just like so. And then you can cycle through your different messages and things here. You've got your different car settings, driver assist. This car, the new 86 for 2024, gets the new Eyesight system standard. That was not available previously in years on the manual cars. And then you've got as I just said, and then you got your music, and then you got also stopwatch, you've got G meter, and you've got your RPMs and like a torque measure, and then you can all change it back to normal through this button right here, and then you've got your heated seats. And then moving into the center console, you've got your different climate controls, your dual zone climate control, all your different functions there for that. And then moving into the screen, all your different modes here, your settings for clock and driver profiles and that sort of thing. And then you got your phone. This car has Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, so that's a nice feature for navigation system, as this car doesn't come with navigation standard. And obviously you get your different shortcuts and all your different apps as well, which is really nice. Alright guys, so trunk time in the new GR86 Trueno Edition. This is actually a surprisingly practical car. You can fold the rear seats down, and then it gives you quite a bit of room to really work with. You can put whatever you want, suitcases, shopping, in there. And then up here you've got your pull in case you get trapped in the trunk. And then for the Trueno Edition you get a special floor mat that talks about, and then under here you've got no spare tire, but you do have a kind of fix-a-flat. So obviously 10 of this car is kind of save weight, so they didn't want to add a big heavy spare in there. Alright guys, backseat time in the new 2024 Toyota GR86 Trueno Edition. This car does have back seats, believe it or not. They are tight and you're not really going to use them much, but I'm going to attempt to climb in them anyway, just for your guys' purposes. Let's fold that forward, and then we can climb in, or attempt to climb in, and see what space we have back here. Tight. Put it back like that. Yeah. There's not a lot of room back here. If someone short is sitting in the front, it's really okay, but for long journeys and stuff, it's not really ideal, especially for adults. There's child seat tethers back here, so you can probably have like a baby seat or a baby or a toddler back here, and they would be comfortable enough, but for most people, this is really just something you can use for extra storage or very, very short trips. Other than that, there's not really much interesting back here, just your speakers and seat belts, and yeah, you also get the same nice red stitching and Alcantara on the seats. So, let's go and wrap up this review of this new 2024 Toyota GR86 Trueno. Alright guys, it's been an awesome time here reviewing this new 2024 Toyota GR86 Trueno Edition. This car is definitely one of the best value sports cars on the market today. There's not a lot of competitors to this car nowadays. You have the Mazda MX-5, which is kind of the main competitor, but this is definitely a better option. It's cheaper, more powerful, and a little more practical as well. And then you could also say that the Subaru BRZ, this car's platform mate, is kind of a competitor, but again, I think this car's a little more special than the BRZ because it's a little rarer and it looks a little nicer, and it's slightly nicer to drive as well, and especially on track. So I definitely recommend that. Starting price, this GR86 Trueno Edition, the base model of the regular GR86 starts in the early $30,000, which is a really good value. This fully loaded 86 Trueno Edition was about $45,000 Canadian. And yeah, so with all that said, I would definitely recommend this car to anyone. And I hope to see you guys in the next video. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, and see you guys next time. Bye.